started telling, and it's more of appreciating nature and preparing for it and appreciating its power, which is with ant and locust. And ant and locusts are actually cousins. And news was getting around that there was a big winter storm coming, and it was supposed to be the worst storm that they had ever seen in years. So of course Ant did what he was always taught, which was to prepare. So he started gathering food and twigs and leaves to put in his home so he would be warm and have food throughout the winter. And he kept telling Locust, you need to go prepare, you need to go hunt food, you need to go pack it away. And Locust, of course, was a social butterfly. He loved to visit his friends and just be around his family and friends. He did not have time to gather food. So he would always tell Ant, we have plenty of time before the storm hits, plenty of time. Well, of course, the storm did hit, and it not only hit with a big force, it came early. And so Ant was all nice and warm in his home with his food, and in the middle of the night he heard this little knock at the door, and Locust was there shivering because he was so cold, and he begged Ant to share his food and to share his warmth. And Ant, even though he was family, had to make a hard decision. Do I let him in or do I not? And he decided not to, because he had told Locust over and over to go collect food and prepare for the storm, and he chose not to. So the elders tell that story to children so that they will learn to prepare for big changes no matter what they are.
Why is it important to be connected with nature?
It's not only important to be connected with nature, it's important to appreciate nature because of its changes, because of its power. It is powerful, what happens in nature, because it's not man-made, it's not created by machines. It is totally grown and changed with the nutrients of the earth and the rains that come down. So you need to appreciate its change. In the way I always express that with my nephew is when he sees a flower, he wants to go pick it immediately. And it may be a little bud. And so I teach him, let's not pick it now because it's going to grow into this beautiful flower, have this wonderful smell. So he's now learned, let this flower grow and let it go through its process. And then, if it's still beautiful when you want it, we can pick it and appreciate its beauty.
And since I already know that nature takes a big part in your life, how do you apply it towards your life?
How to apply nature to my life? I incorporate it in everything I do. I do beadwork as well. So I will have natural freshwater shell in my beadwork, bamboo in my beadwork. I put it everywhere it's around because I have to be surrounded by it. So it's in everything I do. It'll be in my office, it'll be in my home, it's in my cars. My whole front yard is a whole garden full of all kinds of wild nature. Just beautiful.
Thank you so much.